top weight Dephonic about to move in with AUSTEREO. Volmac behind them. As we wait on AUSTEREO to move up, about halfway in. Getting a bit of a push now from the barrier attendants to get this grey in it backed out again. On the move, it's Up to You, which she's pretty zippy. Also, She's Apple. She's Apple behind them. Volmac kept on the move as they're trying to get AUSTEREO in. It goes in now. Now she's pretty zippy, about to move in. She's pretty zippy, links in. It's Up to You, moves up. Volmac, Call the Sheriff. So they're just about all in now. We wait on She's Apple to move up. And they'll be set to go here for race 4. So having a little bit of trouble with She's Apple. They're pushing it into the gate now, it goes in. So a field of 10 this time over the 1100. And getting the gate shut behind a couple of these runners now. The starter about to come around to his stand. Stand by for a start, the light on. Set to go. Ready, holds them. Still holds them, an attendant jumps in to give a hand. They settle again. Stand by for a start and away they go. AUSTEREO showing a bit of speed, but Spiny Burr began well. Just in behind him, he's a cake eater going forward. Driving through there, 2 in the middle now, getting up into a good spot was Call the Sheriff. Behind it then She's Apple, wide out on the track, Volmac. Well back to Phonics, back near the tail end. With It's Up to You and back near the tail end of the field then would have been She's So Zippy. Running past the 800 metre mark and showing plenty of speed as he's a cake eater. Led clearly now from up on the outside, She's Apple, the stablemate back on its inside. They look to both be travelling all right, and that's Call the Sheriff. They're by 6 lengths at the 500 metre mark. Starting to make some ground now from the back. She's real zippy. She's starting to run on further back in the field at the top of the straight. And then back behind them would have been Dephonic at the top of the straight. She's Apple out in the middle. Quickly sprinted to the lead. Raced away now from Call the Sheriff. Then he's a cake eater. She's real zippy running on near the inside. Up the straight they come. The leader in front is She's Apple. Trying hard the stablemate Call the Sheriff. She's real zippy getting home near the inside. Finishing brilliantly. It's in front now. She's real zippy. She's zippy. She's real zippy. Goes home too good. Beats on the outside. She's Apple. Behind them next would have been behind them then Call the Sheriff. Making ground to Phonic. Wide out then would have been Mac. Behind him he's a cake eater knocked up. Back near the tail end of the field then would have been behind him Billy Buttons. Well back in the field, one of the last to pull up there would have been Spiny Burr. It's Up to You, and just in advance of them was He's a Cake Eater. Getting up on the fence was She's Pretty Zippy. You'll Find's won the money. Number 6 coming from worse than midfield at the 800 metre mark, picking up plenty of ground along the inside. She's Pretty Zippy to win. Finishes brilliantly to beat She's Apple, who took a clear lead at the top of the straight over Call the Sheriff, but you could see She's Pretty Zippy getting up near the inside, and She's Pretty Zippy finishing brilliantly for K. Bell Potomac, trained by Alan Prez to K-Bar's been too good for them. She's Pretty Zippy. Finishing real zippy near the inside to get the prize. Ahead of She's Apple and Call the Sheriff. But we'll stand by for the judges' numbers. And a good race. He's a Cake Eater, showed plenty of speed and knocked up. Spiny Burr, never in it. AUSTEREO showed speed early. Yeah, mate.
Yeah, 16.91.
Yep.
And long neck by 2 3/4.
Long neck. And 2 3/4.
Yeah, 106.32.
106.32. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Thanks, mate. Now we have the judges' placings after race 4. The winner is number 6, She's Pretty Zippy, ridden by K. Bell Pitamac. Second's gone to number 10, She's Apple. 13's gone to number 9, Call the Sheriff. 4th home to number 1, Dephonic, who picked up ground from the tail. The winner scored by a long neck on the line, getting up on the inside, with 2 3/4 lengths between second and third. Time for the event was 106.32. So the numbers 6, 10, 9, 1. The winner scored by a long neck, 2 3/4 between second and third. A time for the event 106.32.